All right, in today's vlog, we're gonna try not to get run over by a car, burn our feet, or get injured in the sand. But today we are going to learn how to run in the sand, so stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. As you can tell, today we're at the beach. Life is a beach. Anyway, today we're going to work on a new way of getting stronger while running, and it includes running on soft sand. So you can do this two ways. You can do this without shoes, or you can do it with shoes. And earlier today, my wife was already out running. She decided to run with running shoes, which is actually probably going to be a smarter idea. I'm out here right now, and as you can tell, I'm wearing no shoes. And I'm burning my feet, so it is quite hot. Anyway, let's talk first about why you should and why you should not run on soft sand to be a stronger runner. So first, the pros. Why you should run on sand, whether it's soft sand or packed sand. It helps with your core strength. It helps ease the stress on your joints because it's a lower impact than running on macadam or asphalt, concrete, or even grass. It helps strengthen the small muscles that you generally wouldn't use if you're running on pavement with regular sneakers. And because it's also a very uneven surface, it makes you work on having the balance, which kind of goes in line with working on core. So it's working on a lot of different muscles that you generally wouldn't work on if you're running just on the road. So those are some of the pros to running on sand. It also it's a harder workout, so you don't have to go quite as far to get a workout in, and it just makes things a little different. Actually, it's also kind of a change in environment than running every day on the same black asphalt. So there's some pros to running on the on sand. Some of the reasons why you should be careful or avoid running on sand is it can cause an injury, especially if you're running without shoes. It can cause undue pressure to joints, ligaments, your arches. You can twist your ankles. You can cause a sprain. You can get tendonitis from uneven use of the tendons and ligaments. So when you're running on sand, be careful, be mindful of any aches and pains that you start feeling or strains. Also watch out for blisters, watch out for hot sand. So if you're gonna run barefoot, run on a cooler day. Today is barely tolerable with the heat of the sand today, but we're gonna try it anyway. And so those are some things to watch out for. As always, make sure you're fully warmed up, stretched, and injury-free before you try any kind of new workouts or any kind of changes to your form. So one thing you watch for when you're running on the sand is work on quicker turnover so you don't sink into the sand. This actually helps with your running form a little bit, so preventing you from overstriding. And yeah, you'll actually be working a lot harder. The literature says you'll be working 5 to 10% harder. I think it's more like 50% harder. Running on sand is very difficult, especially the soft sand. If you live out here on the East Coast where the sand is really fluffy and soft, it's gonna be very difficult. If you live out where it's harder packed sand, like in Miami, I know it has very hard packed sand, you won't notice much of a difference, but here, this is a fluffy sand. I'm gonna give you a couple shots, and yeah, it's gonna be very difficult. It's also very hot. Holy moly, it's hot. Anyway, let's get a couple shots of sand and let's get running. quick change in plans. As I mentioned, if the sand is too hot, be mindful of that. The sand is too hot. Starting to feel like I was gonna get blisters right away just from the heat, from the abrasion of the sand, and there's some sharp sticks sticking up as well. So we are going with shoes. So I got some shoes on. I got my Ultra Escalantes on, which would be perfect for this kind of running since they're very flexible shoes. They have 0 drop in them as well, so it's gonna be kind of like natural running, but with a little bit of protection so I don't burn my feet. So, all right, now let's get rolling. Got a nice little run in there. Wasn't easy. It wasn't very long, but it definitely wasn't easy. Got a little combination of some soft sand and some of the hard pack sand. The soft sand is definitely much harder to run in, but it's definitely softer. It's better on your joints for the impact, so I felt nice. I also noticed that I was really having to focus on my core strength and my form, so I was landing on my toes or my midfoot every time. No heel striking at all. Felt actually pretty good, even though I was doing like 10-minute mile pace. Got on the hard pack sand. The hard pack sand, I was definitely going a lot faster. Felt yeah, faster, speedier, more of a lift off on my takeoff on the run. But there was areas where people had walked and dogs had gone through, and there's rivets and that kind of thing. Divots, not rivets, divots. And you have to be very cautious in those areas of not turning your ankle. So I was a little concerned in the hard pack areas. So whatever you want to do is choose your poison. Both are very beneficial to strengthening your feet, strengthening those lower muscles, and not get hit by a car. Strengthening those lower leg muscles like your shins and calves, areas around your ankles, the arches of your feet, that kind of thing. Just be mindful of overdoing things and causing like tendonitis and that kind of thing from running on such an uneven surface. Anyway, that's gonna be the video for today. I'm gonna go back with the family and enjoy the rest of Father's Day with them, since this is being filmed on Father's Day, Sunday. And leave a comment down below. What's your favorite vacation spot? Leave a comment down below. And leave a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Until next time, peace.